So the three basic movements that we ingrain, okay? Squat, lunge, and a hip hinge. Okay, squat, lunge, and a hip hinge. So squat, everyone knows squat. Everyone understands squat. We choose the squat, okay? Works a lot of muscle, all right? It is a lot of range of motion in the hip, a lot of range of motion in the knee. So we're working a ton of muscle. We believe it's a fundamental movement to ingrain. We want our guys to squat well, okay? We do that through repetition. Like I've said that 100 times already. I'm going to keep saying repetition, repetition, okay? Lunge, we choose a single leg exercise, okay? You can evaluate right to left imbalances, strength imbalances by using single leg movements. So we pick one, we pick the lunge. We want our guys performing the lunge correctly. A lot of core stabilization goes into that. So the lunge, that's a basic lower body movement that we want our guys to do correctly, okay? And then the hip hinge. This is an oftentimes overlooked movement, okay? And think of it as an RDL. It's an RDL, okay? I don't like the term straight leg deadlift, okay? RDL, it's an RDL, okay? And I'll show you what it looks like, but what we want to see is movement at the hip. Movement at the hip. And if guys can do that, if guys can hip hinge, we have found a lower occurrence of low back issues, sore low backs. Man, we've heard it. They shouldn't have sore low backs. If we're coaching it correctly, we're coaching technique on the football field correctly, and coaching technique in the weight room correctly, should not have sore low backs. Not at the age that we're dealing with. We have found that if we ingrain a proper hip hinge, okay, that goes away, okay, because they're moving correctly. They're moving correctly. If they can hip hinge, they move correctly. And that hip hinge is a very advantageous position for maximum power. And that's not the direction I want to go. That's kind of the second part of this presentation, okay? But hip hinge, if guys can hip hinge, it's this movement. Okay, maximum power generation right there, okay?